You're looking at Rome, Italy, where the government is now mandating all healthcare workers receive a COVID-19 vaccine. The move is believed to be the first of its kind in Europe, and it sparked controversy. Megan Williams is outside a health center in Rome, joining us with all the details this morning. Good morning, Megan. Let's talk about why the government has brought in this order over a year into the pandemic.
Well, it's brought in the order because of the reluctance and resistance of up to 15% of healthcare workers and long-term care facility workers and some hospitals and care facilities throughout Italy who are extremely reluctant to get their shot of the COVID vaccination. Now, there was the situation last week with AstraZeneca, which was suspended for a few days here in Italy, as well as other parts of Europe over concerns about blood clots. But that suspension has ended, and people are now getting AstraZeneca, including Italy's Prime Minister Mario Draghi. But that situation has fed into the fairly strong anti-vax movement that exists in Italy already. A lot of populist politicians, both right-wing and left-wing, have exploited vaccine fears over the years. This is before COVID, to gain support. And that base of anti-vaccination people has only become more entrenched with COVID. But of course, people who have loved ones in hospitals who are exposed to healthcare workers who have not received the vaccine, and concerns over those healthcare workers infecting people in hospitals and long-term care facilities has prompted the government to take action.
So lots of opponents to the measure, Megan. Let's talk about what happens to the healthcare workers who refuse to be vaccinated.
Well, Italy has very strict privacy laws and also labor laws. So earlier, the government had talked about transferring people or trying to lay people off the healthcare workers who refuse to get the vaccine. They're not doing that with this decree. What they're saying is any healthcare worker who refuses to get it will simply go without pay. Now, how constitutional that is, it's not entirely clear, but Mario Draghi earlier this week just said it's not okay for healthcare workers not to get the vaccine, that they're putting the vulnerable people who are exposed, especially older people, at risk to catching it. Now, another part of this decree is a legal shield against people who are administering the vaccine. There was a case in Sicily where 2 doctors and a nurse are being charged for manslaughter because someone died after getting the vaccine. Again, it's not clear the link was to the vaccination, but part of this decree is protecting healthcare workers from lawsuits against them if somebody does die or is harmed or allegedly harmed from the vaccine.
Thanks for this, Megan. Megan Williams, live in Rome.